Damn it. This fucking thing keeps coming off my damn table. It just doesn't quite have enough to grip onto. This is a set that I got from iFixit for an iPhone. But all you need is a Phillips screwdriver. Hey, kiddo. You keep rotating it around, trying to avoid hitting the PlayStation button so it won't turn on my damn system. These 4 screws, put them up here. A little ring to identify them. This is a charger. It's a little Nyko brand charger. And it just fits in here just like that, and put it on the cradle and it automatically starts charging. Does not get in the way of the fingers at all. I mean, unless you're like back here. It's extremely lightweight. I like it. I shouldn't have to use a pry tool.
Oh, I was wondering what the table was. I'm like,
I'm broadcasting.
oh.
It's okay. Just letting you know before you say something.
Well, the table was there, and I didn't know what it was at first.
Yeah, I needed something to attach the boom to. and this coffee table doesn't have a lip, and this table barely has one. If I move it too much, it'll fall off. Generally, it's not that difficult. Can't imagine that there's... Is there one behind there? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. There it goes. And there goes my cat to inspect. There we go. Crack it open like a nut. Very carefully. Pull that. Set that aside. My iFixit tweezers. And let's grab onto the battery connector and jiggle it out. Although I could probably grab onto the connector itself with my fingers, but I'm not going to attempt it. And then pull the battery out. This battery is probably ready to go. Let's see, what's it say? 1000 milliamps, 4.2 volts. I can't read Chinese. I don't see a date of manufacture on it. May 30th of 2019. May 20th, 2019. 5 days after my birthday. And I got this system for Christmas of 2019. doesn't look like there's a flip connector to this. So we'll just grab onto the blue tab and pull out. Voila. So that's that. Now, this is going to have to go through the mid frame. Fold it like that. And then push the mid frame out like that. You see, there's that ribbon cable that goes through. So now we got those two halves, and we could set those aside. Phineas, knock it off. This is the one that I'm having problems with. See, it's got cat hair all over it. I swear, these cats. Cat hair and dog hair. I apologize for the TV in the background. She don't give no fucks. Find a flathead bit. This disc right here might be hard to see with that light on. But this right here is what needs to be taken out. You can pop the green part off. Pop the green part off from this cube of the joystick. It's attached down here on the board, so you can't take the green part, the green side, completely off, but you can crack it open enough to get this white part out, which is the round disc that has the copper contacts on it. That tell the chip, you know, the brain of the controller, how much input is being given by how much resistance is being put upon the contacts at any given space. So let's just find a little corner there and just crack it open just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't be too violent, because if you break it, it's a very expensive controller to replace. I looked. DualShock 4s are going for $90. And I can't afford that. So let's just peel this back just a a little bit. There you go. Might need to go a little bit more. Okay. Went a little bit farther than I wanted, but there we go. This is the piece that I'm after. It's kind of hard to tell if that's what it's supposed to look like. Let's get the other one out and do a side by side. And the contacts on the actual analog part look all right. Well, now that one's not gonna be so easy. There we go, there we go. There we go. This one right here looks burned out. This one looks alright, but this one looks very unhealthy. So, we'll put those to the side right now. We'll put that to the side right now. And I got a donor. This is just an old, cheap PS3 controller. It's got a rattle in it. No name controller, but all the thumbsticks are the same, regardless of what brand, what console, what controller. All of the analog sticks are built the same. So if I crack this open, it's gonna look exactly like the one that I just took apart. Alright, I apologize. Phone battery was at like 10%, which put it into power save mode, which killed my stream. You know damn well that that's unscrewed. And I don't really care about this controller because I still have my PlayStation 3. It's right there next to my PlayStation 4, but I no longer play it. And I do have an official DualShock 3. Plus I have another one of these. So if I crack this in half like an egg, I'm not gonna really be upset. Look at this tiny little battery. 500 milliamps. Alright. Let's get this thing apart. See, we got one screw here. See, my PlayStation 3 isn't even plugged in right now, so I can press this button all I want. It's not going to kick it on. Let's unplug that. And pop the motors out. It should just push right on out. Oh, we're still attached. And there we go. Bullets back. Turn into fun cat toys. Look at my pads. The pads are the exact same size. But it looks like they still have enough to contact, so we're good there. Fold this up out of the way. Yeah, I could. Nope. It ain't gonna work. Said I could take this cap off and put it on my DS4, but no, it's a different size hole. That's alright. I just want this. And I want this. Let's see, this is how your third button works. When you push down, I'll see if I can get it to show. When you push down on this little metal arm that comes out pushes down on this clicker. Goes click, 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 and wow, that is annoying as hell. So let's crack this open. And get this out. It's a different color, but I'm gonna compare them side by side with the DualShock 4 just to make sure that they're 100% compatible. I don't think that they're not gonna be. So when you get them back together, you slide them in there, and they just snap back in. So this board is gonna be basically junk. If this works, I'll cannibalize this one and take the discs out of it as well. But let me compare. I can already tell a huge difference. I think they're identical. But this new one, this one that I took out of this other controller, has got much more spring to it. Just like this one. Whereas this one is really worn thin. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these back together. So this is kind of tricky to get it to go back in. I clip on to the top here, and we're gonna just drop it in. It's got two little dots on this end. It's not gonna show up too well. Focus. Okay, well, it's not gonna focus. My phone's front camera apparently is not as good as I thought it was. It's a pixel, but there's two dots. Those go down at the bottom. So we're gonna line this up and try to get it in there. Just like that. You know, look at the backs of these. Yeah, they should 100% fit. I don't know what the hell she's in there watching, but it's definitely stupid sounding. Okay, it's being a little bit of a pain in my butt. It's like it's not seated all the way down. And it is tight. Okay, well, you know what? Let me take it out and do some more comparison. It may actually not be a direct as fit as I would like it to be. So let me get the one that I haven't messed up. And this one, and give them a good looking at. Okay. There we go. Snapped back in. Now, let's see if we can get this one in. Now, if I can't get this one in, I'll just use the one that I took out of this one already, which I think I'm gonna end up doing because it doesn't seem like it wants to fit flush. No, I did it. Okay, that's that. So, these are the old ones. New ones are installed. Let's put this biatch back together. I'm pretty sure. You know, actually, I'm not really sure if this piece came out of. Dude, don't even start. No, don't even start.
We can.
If you want to read that at midnight, you can take it to your room and read that at midnight. You're not going to be in here being loud. It's bad enough I have her in the other room blasting the Golden Girls. So, I do not know where this piece came from. So, let me get these pieces up out of my way. And, that's why I tell you one at a time. You can't carry 5 books in a glass of juice all at once. All right, dude, stop. Carry one at a time or 2 at a time. You have 2 hands. Stop trying to carry all of them. You know what? That's probably the piece that was rattling around in that bitch when I before I took it apart. So no, that's not going in this one. Okay. So let's get this back together. Thumbstick. Feels nice and good. Hopefully it performs. Hopefully it performs just as good. So this blue ribbon cable needs to get fished through here, which is not going to be easy. This is the hardest part, I think, is getting this fucking ribbon cable through here. I have got to turn my bright on. I need to see this from all different angles. See, it's wanting to do its natural curve, but I kind of want it to sit straight up. That way I can just drop this in just like that. Booyah. Okay. Let's find the Are you kidding me? There was a silver screw. Oh. There's a silver screw for the battery box, and that will screw down the motherboard. So now it won't fall out. I can oh shoot. Cable's gotta go through, or gotta hook up first. No big deal. No big deal. Let's try it by hand first. Grab onto the blue part. So you can get it to line up and just kind of shimmy it into place. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Once the black line is lined up, you know it's all the way in. And then drop the battery box back in. Shut up, stomach, I know you're hungry. You haven't fed me anything but honey buns and White Castles. I hate you. Okay. Alright. Let's give it another little bit of a turn. How's this look? Let me clean some of the fucking nastiness out of the edge here. Dead skin, dirt. And if y'all have watched my streams, you know that I wash my hands. I will pause a game to go wash my hands. So this isn't because I'm gross. This is everybody's controller. I don't care how clean you are. Like the top parts, you'll get some, but it'll really build up around the edges, around the bottom curves. And once it's all back together, you can get a lot of it out with a toothpick. But since I'm here, I got it open, get what I can. Cool. Not perfect, but like I said, once you get it back together, you can clean it with a toothy pick. And then, how does this side look? This side doesn't look that bad at all. Just that little bit. Okay, so now you're ready to snap these two pieces back together. So let's lay that down. And shoot, shoot, shoot. I want to say that's fully seated. And now let's figure out how. There we go. Let's get that little bit of hair out. Snap. 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 And you know what? I forgot to put the battery in it, so I don't know what all this blue paint is from. Let's crack it back open and put the fucking battery in it. Derp. Derp, derp, derp. I don't have to disconnect the two halves. I'll just drop the battery in right there into the cradle. Plug it in. Snap. 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 4 screws. They're all the same size, so it doesn't matter which one goes where. I always tighten them down till they're snug, and then I'll play for a little bit. Man, that screw is chewed up. Thought it was dirty, but it's chewed up. I'll play for a little while, maybe 10-15 minutes, and get the controller warm from my hands, and then I'll give them another quarter turn if I can to firm them up, because you'll notice any gamer that plays, you know, really commanding games, you know, you're twisting, and you know, really you can hear it. But let's see. Yeah, this just not quite strong enough to support. No, it keeps wanting to. Nope, keeps wanting to spin it.